Karma Spence, author of Public Speaking Superpowers, with this week's Video Public Speaking Tip of the Week. The other day, one of my fellow Toastmasters and friend, Jennifer Kennedy, asked me for some advice. Apparently I had mentioned in some speaking opportunity I had at Toastmasters that there was an elegant way that you can cover up for mistakes, and she wanted to know what those tips were. I thought that this would be an excellent bit of information to share with you, my readers at Public Speaking Superpowers, as well. And basically there were 3 tips that I gave her. 1, whenever you make a mistake, just pause, collect your thoughts, and move on. You see, if you can just pause and collect your thoughts, you won't draw attention to the mistake. And chances are that if the mistake is small enough, like maybe forgetting what you were about to say, your audience isn't going to even notice. So don't worry it, don't sweat it, just move on. 2, your second option is to transform the mistake into a part of your speech, and if you can, in a humorous way. I remember watching one speaker who, while she was walking across the stage, the heel on her shoe broke. Now, obviously, when something that dramatic happens, you can't just pause and ignore it. So she just pluckily removed her shoes and said, "I guess I need a new pair of shoes," and then she moved on. She didn't let it fluster her, and she incorporated it into her presentation in a humorous way that had the audience really rooting for her. 3, if you can't incorporate the mistake into your speech, but it is a big enough mistake that everyone knows it happened, then at least acknowledge it in a self-confident and possibly humorous way. Again, what this does is show that you have the confidence to be a good speaker up front, and that you acknowledge that, stuff happens, and you don't let it fluster you. You see, that's the key in overcoming mistakes and accidents and pitfalls in your presentation. Don't ever let it fluster you. Don't ever let it derail you from your presentation. Basically, your audience is always going to be rooting for you. So don't let, shoes falling apart or other wardrobe malfunctions or technical malfunctions or even brain malfunctions take you away from the purpose of you being there. You are there in front of the audience to communicate a message that 9 times out of 10 they were there to listen to. They're rooting for you. So just pluck it up, move on, and get your message out there. If you have any suggestions or questions that you would like to be the topic of another future video tip, then please follow these instructions.
Get your question about public speaking answered in a future video. You can post a comment on this blog post below. You can submit a video response to this or any video in this series, or you can leave me a voicemail message at 815-642-4092. And remember to mention your website so you can get some link love in return.
I hope you enjoyed this week's video tip of the week, and I look forward to providing you with more information in weeks to come. This is Karma Spence, author of Public Speaking Superpowers, signing off.